Hello. I'm about to go back in this fabric store that I haven't been to since I made giant stuffed animal pillows and magnets for my kids album with my ex-husband. It's a big part of my past and I don't talk about it because I was married maybe 3 years. It was a very rough time in my life leading up to it too, and so I just don't really share about it, but it's a big part of who I am and what I've lived through. And when I'm talking about trauma, it's a big piece of that, but you know, nothing comes in a vacuum, so I tend to talk more about the traumas leading up to it and the traumas coming out of it, and you know, anyway. But I've been living about a mile from this cute little fabric store in Spring Lake, Michigan, like a mile away, and I haven't set foot in it since my divorce. And I go to, you know, big commercial fabric stores instead, even though this one's right here and probably pretty cute and local, just because it holds those memories. So this week has been really great. This is kind of my, I don't have makeup on and, okay, whatever, I'm not all about that. So this week has been great. This is my check-in video about, okay, anyway, sorry. This week has been great because I drew a couple and ended up getting to choose my favorite one, which was the making stuffie magnets. I don't have one in the car with me. I'll make a second video, but you know, like little stuffies, but magnets. Anyway, I mostly just made clouds. But I so don't want this week to be over that I'm stopping at this fabric store that's just down the street. And it's strangely going to be very, very healing because I posted on my Facebook a couple days ago about my divorce and how the hardest aspect of it, which I only learned about 2 years after being divorced, the hardest aspect of it was the kids album that I made with my ex called Frog and Duck. And it has these cute, you know, stuffed animal mascots that I made and I sewed, and yeah, we both added voices, but I wrote all the songs and he interjected funny, like Muppet style comedic stuff, and he's a brilliant actor, or writer, or I don't know, he was a little unfocused with what his thing was, but he was actually really growing in that when we left Chicago. But there were so many other problems that we absolutely had to. But this isn't here. I try not to tell other people's stories in my YouTube because I'm afraid they won't want to be part of my life if they know I'm going to tell their story. So you may have noticed I don't tell the story of, you know, even the positive things about my boyfriend. I mean, we've been together many years now, and I just try not to tell anything about his story because I would be scared to be with me if I knew they just shared anything. Anyway, blah. Same with my sister. She's like my best friend, but I try not to talk about any of her stuff. So anyway, where I'm going with this. So here we go. I'm going to go into this fabric shop in Spring Lake, Michigan. And I'm going to, these are my screen protector glasses because I stare at screens all the time and they've been helping. I don't really get migraines anymore. They even just help with sunlight. It's crazy. Anyway, where's it going with that? I don't know. My arm is tired. I don't really have a good system for being a YouTuber. I didn't mean to be a YouTuber, by the way. This is a very strange trajectory. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, I ranted so much on my blog last night. But I wasn't even trying to blog. It was on a page about piano lessons because I was trying to write about what type of piano teacher I was, and I got really defensive and wrote the longest parenthetical I've ever written in my life where I was like describing my teaching style. And man, listen to your children, people. Listen to what they say they want, because otherwise you could be like me. Like if you get a kid like me who wants to please everyone, they could go so far as to get a degree in classical piano, and end up a very mediocre classical piano player and it having no other relevance in their life. I mean, I guess now I write neoclassical style singer-songwriter music, but it's not even a popular style. So all my training on classical piano, while I enjoyed it, it was not my natural trajectory. I would have been happier finding a piano teacher who could have just focused on the singer-songwriter stuff with me and helped me down that path, because that's who I knew I was since I was like 4 years old, maybe 5. But my dad did it, so it was easy to witness and emulate and know that it was me. I was winning like statewide songwriting awards by 5th grade. So like it was a real thing. Like I knew it was who I was. And there just wasn't a route for it in the world. But listen to your children, people, because they know themselves. I also took flute for like 10 years, but I had said when I first took it that I didn't even like the sound of the flute or the feel of it. But it was the lightest one. No offense to my parents, but they thought it would be nice that it fit in a backpack. But anyway, I've never picked it up since. Blah, 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 blah. What else was I saying? Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. So my divorce and life. So I make cute little cloud stuffies all week long, and I'll show you that later. Maybe I'll just add some pictures at the end. But now today I'm going to do another drawing. But before I do, I'm letting you know this one was a success, like a big success, because now I have all my fabric right next to where I sit at night on the couch. I ended up spending like 3 different nights, maybe just 2, getting really into sewing them, and it was super fun, and it was like soothing and relaxing, and it helped me not stress eat at night because I stress eat at night, or I boredom eat, or I loneliness eat. And see, I'm not gonna do this. I have a lovely, loving partner. We have a little bit different rhythms, but it is not any problem at all. But yeah, I just have a weird relationship to food, and that's a whole other topic and not part of this challenge. Anyway, yeah, even though the challenge is technically over right now, I'm gonna go buy a little bit more fabric in the colors I really wanted, and I'll probably continue making these because it's fun. Okay, I'll touch base later when I'm by my jars. Bye. More cloud stuffies coming your way, even though the challenge is over today. Oh, and also it was a positive experience, and the lady at the checkout who was cutting my fabric was like really excited to listen to me talk about my music and what all this fabric is for. Okay, welcome to my messy house, part 2 of the same video. There's the clouds I made. I hope I have time to post this whole video. Gotta put together. See? Rainbow stitching. Magnet on the back. Here's the first one. I thought I made more than 4 because I did it so much this week, but I think one day I just did 1, and maybe I did these 2, or maybe I did all those 3 one day. Maybe I was just getting my materials ready. And this guy I did another day, and that made me realize, like, oh, I actually like doing this. Oh, welcome to my messy house. Okay, and then this room's the messiest. Over here, look at all the supplies. Oh yeah, some of them are in my car. This is fabric from a different project actually, but I just went, oh yeah, I have a little video of that. I went to the store today and I actually got more fabric. This is supplies for another project. Woohoo! There's a poster I just made. It's sequins. Okay, that's unrelated. What do I want to show you? I don't know. Oh yeah, the jars. So that's the end of week 2, or dream number 2, and I did it. So I'm gonna draw, oh that's a bill, oops. I'm gonna draw new dreams tonight or I'll draw a couple I think, and then pick one for dream number 3 for week number 3. And yeah, you can play along, don't forget. You can just pick something, or you can do like I'm doing, which is like basically chopping up a to-do list and putting it in a jar so that it feels random and kind of more fun than just using your own guilt or sense of logic and reason to choose things. This was nice. I never would have chosen one that's this fun and random on week 2. I would have like shamed myself and pushed this to the back of the line just because it's like not practical. Yeah. Which is ridiculous because all the rest of my life I do things that are impractical. So like why, when it comes to-do lists and just random extra like dreams or creative ideas or just things that might be soothing or relaxing, why don't I just let myself dream and do little silly dreams. It's kind of like being a kid and playing outside with chalk and then like turning it into like a rock chalk factory like my friend and I did. My friend from Boston. Hi, Heather. Boston area, Bedford, Mass, actually. I still remember her old address. I almost just wanted to say, oh my gosh, I need to watch my own makeup tutorial. I've just not been into caring before I push record. Okay, well, whatever. That's how my face looks, I guess, in bad lighting or in light. Oh no, I should just be pitch black in my videos. Okay, there was something else I was gonna say. Interrupted myself at least 4 times. I could just draw the dreams now. Then I could just edit the video tonight. I just don't know if I have enough space on my phone. It's going to cut off while I'm in the middle of doing it. And I have a piano student who's going to get here in 3 minutes. Maybe I'll do it on my break. I'll do that. I'll delete some more videos off my phone so that there's room. And then I'll do it. All right. Bye. Okay, last one, I hope. So I'm just going to draw the dreams out. I didn't even decide how many I should draw. I think I'll do 1 of each. And then if I really can't decide, I'll put it to a vote. But here we go. Week 3. Week 3. Drum roll. Da-da-la-la-la-la-la. This one. I'm feeling it. This is Little Dreams. 18. Upload things off phones, camera, organize all the files. Oh my gosh, I have this new recorder. I don't even know where everything is. LOL. It says organize all the files, LOL, because it knows I hate it. Me in the past knows I hate organizing. I used to think I really liked organizing, and it turns out I don't at all. I just have a really good memory, which is like having an organizational system in my head, but I don't actually like organizing. And buy a new hard drive if necessary. Double check backups and subscriptions. Too many, not enough. That's weird. I actually was just thinking about that. I was working on something on my website last night, and I was like, ugh, I need to cancel X, Y, and Z. Okay, that's a little one. I want one that's not too bad. I do have a pretty busy week. And then here's a big one. No. I had one in my hand, and I felt like it was the one. I don't know. That one. All right. I can't see these. I'm just guessing. Okay, here we go. Big dream. Number 27. Oh, man! I drew this one out last week. Work on unreleased kids' music. Either polish or release what's done so far. Only work with what you have. Find an organized way to share and compile, even if private. Okay. I said I would only pick 2. So there's the 2. Organizing versus attacking some music and releases that I don't really want to do right now. I honestly don't know, but I never really make myself decide right away. So that's what's up, and yeah, I'll decide by tomorrow and I'll post it somewhere else. So don't forget, you can play along. You don't have to. All right. Happy week 3, or if you're doing it, happy week whatever, or whatever. Just hi, have a nice day. Bye.